welcome to my channel, Supernatural Mama, for other supernatural mamas. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's going to come through today. We will see. I've just been given an inkling to use two very specific decks. So we'll start there. The one, or the first, being the Change Tarot. It's quite a pretty deck. It's sort of a play on the original Rider-Waite. So I've been guided to use that. And sorry, excuse the banging. And then this other deck from Sonia Choquette, which I think is going to give us a bit more guidance as to where this is going. So let's start there. Okay, keeping in mind that if you're forcing the story to fit in any way or trying to shape it to your story, then it's not meant for you. Leave it for who it's meant for. Don't force it to fit. Take the parts that resonate and leave the parts that don't. And I've just got a feeling of this third card. Okay, so we've got higher self, self-control, higher self, solitude, higher self, oh sorry, not higher self, physical body, and we've got Gaia. So I'm sort of starting to get a bit of a picture, but let's pull some tarot cards and see. But what's coming to me initially is that for some of you, you are very much in a bit of a, I'm going to say a hermit phase, but in a good way, in the sense that you're trying to take the time to meet with your higher self, with your true self. And it's not always easy to make that time. Life gets busy. Also, us as empaths, we tend to give, a lot, which is also, I think, where this physical body Gaia comes in, which is to, remember to come back to the physical, to look after the physical, to get out of one's mind by coming back to the physical. Okay, let's see. Very busy deck. I've been told to draw 6 and the bottom card, and then to just pause. Okay, so immediately with this Three of Swords, we see that for a lot of you, at least, this is quite a painful period, but the image that comes to me as soon as I see this pain is very much the phoenix rising from the ashes. Like you're alchemizing your pain, and I think it's as a result of that sort of alchemizing that's putting you into this full energy, right? This forward motions. And immediately what I see here is like you're going forward, you're in this great energy, And then there's this sort of divide, like you wobble and you're left with a whole bunch of choices, or you have too many choices, or you can't seem to make a decision. There's, for some of you, there's this fogginess. Just gonna see what else. Okay. Yeah, so the guidance that's coming through for those of you that are really struggling to make certain decisions, or you're coming to like a certain point and it's always bumping you off track. I mean, the Three of Pentacles is usually a sort of community card, like a coming together, a collaboration card. But here I've just, as I said, it just leads to this divide. Like I just see forward motion and then boop. So so coming back here to for those of you who this is resonating with, and that are really, not sure where to go, the universe is telling you to spend some time with yourself. Spend some time with you, like not time with you thinking about others. Time with you, like you yourself, go into your physical body, get out of your head. That's where the true alchemy can happen. Taking you into your power with the queen, with not the queen of priestess, with the high priestess, and also into your power with the Queen of Wands. What's really interesting about this particular deck is the book. So it's not a twist, but it's sort of the approach is to include psychology, behavioral science, spirituality, and old stories, allowing her a holistic understanding of the human experience. So I've just been guided to read the insert for this particular card, which I think is going to resonate with someone. I don't know, the cat and the sunflower. So if those two symbols resonate with you, then I think you should take a listen. Okay. Just find it. Okay. If you've ever been tasked with building or keeping a fire going, you know that to build and maintain a steady burn requires knowledge, dedication, and the right materials. The old stories are full of scenes where a hero receives a charm that yields a magical shortcut or a direct line from nowhere to somewhere. It still seems true that there's something precious to be found in taking the slow way, if you have the patience and fortitude. You may begin with a spark so small you have to cup your hand around it to keep it lit, and arrive eventually to the Queen of Wands' throne, a place where the fire in your life, what inspires you, tells you you're alive, even reminds you what you're uniquely here to do. It burns steady. Okay. So, as I was saying, spending time, the guidance here is spend time with yourself, go into yourself, allow this alchemy, that happens in solitude, and then the beauty that the self-control that one gets when aligning with the higher self, that comfortable clicking into position where, for that moment, or for however long it lasts, or, whether it be in meditation or, we're all at different levels. So we all experience, our connections very, very differently. And, so however it feels for you. But that's what they are sort of saying. Okay, let's see what else, because So we've got the Empress here, which is obviously not very surprising, as you know, as mothers we are all creators, but there we go. Okay. I still have quite a bit to say. I hope you can see there. Okay, just give me a moment. Okay, well, do you see how when you look at these cards, and I'll just get them nicely aligned for you, that it's almost like he's walking off the page to there. So there's this transition taking place from the Six of Swords to the Eight of Cups, in this creative new energy that some of you really seem to be in this beautiful creative space, this space of new ideas and new beginnings, a space out of difficulty, where you're carrying the load, right, to here. So I just want to get some clarifiers here on the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, you may be overdoing things a bit, in an area of your life. I mean, it can be from over exercising to overworking. So not something that is inherently selfish. Like, it can be something that where you are essentially harming yourself by overdoing it for others, right, and not showing any self-love. But there's something for some of you, and wherever this resonates with you, you won't have to think about what it is. It will really it'll be there loud and clear. Oh, I'm holding on to something too tight. I'm doing too much of. I'm not doing enough of. Yes, I know. This will just be confirmation for that. And what the message here is, like, they see you, like they see the work that you're doing, they see what you're building, they see what you're doing. Remain within your strength, and focus on you, not what you can control, not what you can't control. Your thoughts, your behavior, your thought patterns. Do you spend more time thinking about others or thinking about yourself, or vice versa, or with yourself in relation to others, or what others think of you, or like where are your thoughts mainly focused at, or also potentially like what is driving your action, or your actions? Is it sadness or anger or guilt or regret, or think we're just being, what I get here is that you're being called to sort of pay attention. Well, for those of you, who really resonate with the overdoing of something or the underdoing of something, that they just want you to bring your attention to bring your attention to your thoughts in relation to why you are thinking those thoughts. Like, the image is a bit fuzzy, so it's hard to, but essentially, I mean, we all know that. I can't say that we all know. But for a lot of us, we are aware that our thoughts create our reality, or our realities are a manifestation of our thoughts. And there are different branches of that and different, but with regards to the universal laws, what you're thinking about, or even the tone of your thoughts, are they angry? Then you're kind of going to be bringing in more anger. When you go to the grocery store, you were driving angry in your car already. Now when you arrive at the grocery store, you are going to encounter potentially a situation or situations that will keep you in that angry state, right? The line will be long, the card machine will be broken, so they're just, we're just being called to pay attention to not so much our thoughts, but how we got there. How many of you do you find yourself suddenly going, like, actually stuck in the middle of a thought, going, how did I get here? Like, I was thinking about XYZ. So it's to pay attention to the pattern that your situation or life experience or just a habit, or for whatever the reason, because it'll be different for everyone. But the message remains the same: as pay attention to your thoughts and how you got there. Okay, and then I just want to see if there's anything else that needs to come out, and if there is, we'll. Okay, so we've got King of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So immediately what came to me is that for many of you, actually, you are in a space of fear and anxiety, or you're bouncing between spaces of fear and anxiety, and being in your power. With the King of Cups, you've got this, one with the elements in your zen. It's just so. Yeah, there's this calmness, this in your power, this in your strength, and then we've got the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords, which the Four of Swords is almost, for me, it's waiting for the shoe to drop sometimes, and sometimes it's more of a mental thing than an actual physical thing that's coming for us. And then the Nine of Swords, which is, very, very mental, tormented. Often our dreams. Just looking at this, I've got the original Rider-Waite here somewhere, but I'm wondering if the original deck has that little drawing there on the bed. I'll have to take a look. So Also, what I'm noticing here is, can you see that the red on the black and white checkered blanket? So I'm just, there's light in this darkness, or there's darkness in this light. Is actually what came to me. So I'm gonna follow that, rather than correcting it to what I would prefer. And it is a little rose. So I see like there's something is really, really blooming. And I mean, I did say at some stage there was this creative new beginnings energy. So you kind of coming to the end in this Nine of Swords. It's coming to an end. I'm not being given more than that, but that you need to find a balance, and as they say, focus on your thoughts and the pattern of your thoughts, the habit of your thoughts. Okay. Anything? Okay, yes, there is. So, you know, the number 2's duality, balance. So things are going to be coming into balance, and yeah, the waves are, the seas are a little bit rough right now, and kind of don't quite know where you're going, but everything is balanced, and balance will return, and you can rest easy. Like, you don't have to worry about the ships colliding. You don't have to worry about this fourth knife or fourth sword dropping, right? This mental minefield that is, haunting some of you. You can just sort of, this is where you can be, and this is where you need to be, so that you can spend some time with your higher self, right? Okay. And I'm just gonna ask if there's anything else. Okay, so that seems to be it for today. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button, and leave a message in the comment section.